Well, it's time for Focus 50 Plus, and Dr. George Schofield is here to take a look at the importance of having something to look forward to. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're all so busy. So why it is so important for all of us, no matter what age we are, to have something to look forward to on top of all that?
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever driven to work or home and gotten to your destination and realized you don't remember seeing any of the traffic lights?
I hate to say it, but yes.
Yes. So most of us do that. So what happens is, whether you're 50 and you have a couple of kids at home and one in college, or you're 70 and you're retired, you can go onto automatic pilot. And eventually, automatic pilot probably doesn't lead to the highest quality of life. So I'm really interested in people having something that's slightly different to look forward to.
Okay, so then what would you, if you're putting it together, what are the ingredients for something like that?
Well, the ingredients would be, for instance, a little bit of adventure. For someone, it might be backpacking in Vietnam, and for someone, it might be going to a museum in Tampa. What you have to decide to do is, how much adventure do you want? What are you really interested in? And put it together. I always recommend that couples in their 70s take individual trips.
Really?
Because eventually one of them's going to be alone.
Oh.
I had dinner with a couple the other night who are in their middle 70s, and they had not been apart for 6 years. So I'm not being gloomy, but someday one of them is going to be alone.
That's true.
If you don't practice being alone, it's a problem. So you have to have things to look forward to for yourself and as a family.
Okay, so then what are the steps in creating that's something to look forward to then?
So the first one is, of course, figure out what you're interested in. What would be really fun and reasonably stimulating for you? Would it be, if you're going to see the grandkids, going to a national park on the way? Would it be trying something new like deep sea fishing off of Sarasota Bay? What would it be? Second of all, how do you put it together? How do you find people who've already done it and you can talk about it and discover if that's the right fit for you? 3 is make a commitment to yourself and other people, because it's one thing to dream about, it's another thing to actually do it.
Right, that's true.
And then the last thing is to book it. Make the commitment and set it up and get it on your calendar, whether it's you or you and your spouse. It's really important to do. And the primary reason it's important to do is if you're on automatic pilot, there's really nothing new flowing into your life.
Well, that
and
is
it's
true.
really important to have something that's stimulating for you and for your spouse and for your family. It's part of health.
Yeah, makes you a more interesting person as well. And
Exactly.
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 All right. Wonderful tips once again. Thank you so much for
You're
being
welcome.
here.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you next week.
You got it.
All right, we'll be right back.